Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Norwalk Buzz. I am Gary Buzz Holland. Have a couple announcements to make today. First off, happy Labor Day to you all. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. Yeah. Announcements. We are going to change our format. We are going to change our name. Just a little bit. News is cool, but it's just not getting it. And news is something that you have to be able to do consistent. I lead an extremely busy life. And as some of you know, I'm an author. We'll get to that in a minute. And I have a full-time job plus a parent of 7, a grandparent of many. Last count, I believe it was 11 or 12. Anyhow, yeah. But I lead a very, very busy life. So, the news needs to be consistent, and I'm just not delivering it consistently enough. And I do apologize. So, therefore, we're going to change the format, and we're going to change the name. It's no longer going to be the Norwalk Buzz. It's going to be the Gary Buzz. Gary Buzz Holland, that's me. Yes, so welcome to the first episode of Gary Buzz, during which time that we record programs which will not be on a consistent basis. They'll be as frequently as possible, but not consistent. During which time I will still deliver news items that I find interesting and or have a personal effect on me, like one story that's going to come up today. But getting back to it all, I want to make the format more of a talk program, more of a audio visual interesting format, and that will require some guests. So if you have a product that you would love to plug, if you have something you would like to talk about, I don't care what it is. It could be the NFL, it could be the NBA, it could be Major League Baseball, it could be the weather, it could be aliens. I am wide open to almost any topic. Please get a hold of me. It's not hard to do. Look me up. If you don't have my number, look me up on Facebook, Gary Holland. Follow it. Leave me a message. Leave me a message here. I will contact you. You contact me. Let's get together. Let's make some interesting programming. Okay? I think we can do this. Yes. So, moving right along. One item in the news I'd like to talk to you about is the shooting rampage in Odessa, Texas. And no, I'm not going to sit here and talk about gun control and what's right and what's wrong and blah, blah, blah. No. This is just a story that hit a little close to home. Yes, I live in Ohio, but I have a family of very, very good friends who moved out to Odessa, Texas a few years ago. And, of course, I immediately made contact to find out, because I was really worried about them. And thankfully, they are all okay. But yet another mass shooting. And again, thankfully, my friends are all good. Yep. So, in keeping up with, and the final little tidbit for today, is keeping up with my busy life. I am in the final stages, and I know I promised almost a month ago, but it's more complex than people could ever imagine publishing a book. But very, 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 very soon, and I am so excited to tell you that I've wrote some other books before, for those of you who don't know, and I publish exclusively on Amazon.com for the time being. And some of my books, I really amazed myself, including my original book, Slavic Village, which was about a serial killer, and it was a really hard-hitting look at life inside Slavic Village. And I really enjoyed writing that one. But this one that I wrote is a collection of short stories. There's the cover. And you could look at that cover and you could probably try to guesstimate what some of the short stories are about. And you wouldn't be wrong. But anyhow, it is called 6 by 6 by 6 because when I originally wrote it, I needed a challenge, and writing had become somewhat stagnant. Not really stagnant, but redundant. Redundant would be the word. For me and my wild imagination, it's as simple as have a concept, have a beginning, have an ending, and just fill in the blanks. So I wanted to challenge myself, and I thought, how could I do that? And I've been wanting to write short stories anyway. So what I did was I came up with the concept of writing 6 short stories. Now, each one, I required myself to have 6 chapters, and each chapter would contain 6 pages. Hence, 6 by 6 by 6. And of course, most of it deals with dark subject matter anyways, kind of scary little stories. And it was an absolute thrill to write. Going back through the editing process and rereading it, not to sound egotistical or arrogant or anything like that, but I sometimes amaze myself. I'm like, wow, I did that. That's pretty freaking cool. So, anywho, it's going to be out soon, and I will let you know, of course, when it is out. And it's not that I'm trying to make a bunch of money off of you, because listen, I'll be honest with you. Amazon is who gets rich off of me, not me, and not the other way around. So far, I have not made one red penny from Amazon. I've made money, but you have to make a certain threshold before they'll cut your first check. I haven't made that threshold yet. Why? Because I put my prices as low as I possibly can. I make like approximately 50 cents per book. Now, if I was Stephen King or Danielle Steele selling millions of copies of books, that'd be wonderful. But I'm not. And I'm not in it for the money. And that's why I put it as low as I can, so that if you guys want to check it out, you can at the cheapest possible price. I'm not trying to twist anybody's arms or anything, but by golly, if you like to read, help me to help you, because I promise you, you will enjoy these stories. All right? So I will let you know when those go down. Down, down, down. Yeah, you thought I was going to sing for a minute. I've done that before. Pretty poorly, too. But, yeah. So I am Gary Buzz Holland, and that is today's Buzz. When will I be back on? All I can say is soon. I have, this coming week is just nutty. Nutty. I have to work my regular job, then I have some part-time extra work to do after work, so this week is going to be hell, but we'll go ahead and deal with it, because that's what we do to keep the machine turning, right? And one last thing, I want to give you a little tease of the next program. If somebody wants to call in and help me with this one, that'd be awesome. If not, I'll take it on myself. I'll run with it. But guess what we're going to do? Are you ready? Guess what we're going to do? We are going to, in the spirit of the NFL, we are going to tackle. We are going to sack. We are going to bring down a large corporate American entity. We're going to nail them to the wall. We're going to start a ground earth shattering, what do you call it? Yeah. Come on, brain, let's go. We can do this. You can do it. Yeah. The bottom line is, folks, we're going to whoop some corporate ass this week. All right, so I will be back on later this week with that segment. Y'all ready for this? because I guarantee you they're not. Okay, we're going to make this thing go viral. I'm going to need everybody's help to make that one go viral. It'll be back on later this week before Friday. I can't tell you exactly when, but it will be. I promise you that much. I thank you, as always, for tuning in. Give me a like if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe, please. And thank you. Share, share, share. Tell your friends all about the Gary Buzz. And you know what? Enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Bye.